Hold on, wait. Come here, sis. Hold on, wait. My phone, wait. Top family meeting? Oh man, goddamn, yeah, oh boy. Red hair like Matt Hardy. Fucking little bitch, she was Hardy. Hey, yeah, I'm riding on the Harley. I'm tied up on my body. I swear to God, man, I got a shot. You run up on me, I'm catching bodies. Matter of fact, I got a 30.
Alright, bro. I'm about to look at this video. I ain't gonna lie, I scanned through it. I already know it's gonna be on some bullshit. The video says I quit. Please tell me this dude actually quit. I need him to quit. Like, genuinely. He needs to go. He needs to go. Like, fuck. I'm sick of this coon just appearing. You know, I want every chance I get to hate on him. So anything in regards to him bullshitting, I'm gonna point it out, bro. I'm gonna point it out. But this video says I quit. Let me just tell you right now, this nigga ain't quitting shit. He ain't finna quit nothing. He finna go back to right what he was doing like a few months later, like he did when he was on that Christian shit. But let's watch it.
Yo, what's good, y'all, man? So this is genuinely gonna be my last video ever like this. I'm never gonna make a video like this again, but you know, obviously you guys know what's all going on. You guys saw me getting arrested. You guys saw Cold Blues video and everything. And I did a reaction to it, kind of like, oh no, this wasn't right. This is how it happened, da-da-da. But genuinely, during the last few weeks, I've done a lot of just like,
all right, so we already finna start off. This nigga is saying genuinely way too much, bro. Even though he only said it twice, but you already know he's finna be like Leafy. Remember when Leafy just started saying literally this, literally that? I already know this is finna be this video, right? He said genuinely like 3 times in 30 seconds. I just want to point that out. So he about to use a whole bunch of filler words and make this seem very insincere. But hey, let's keep it going.
and word reflection. And I've been talking to my fiance a lot. And I just kind of came to realize, you know, what I was doing wrong. And
You just now realize what you was doing wrong? You just now realize, nigga? You been bullshitting for a year straight, and you're just now realizing what you're doing wrong. Even in that stream where you was trying to take them kids to confront an abuser, you just now seeing what you was doing wrong. It took you that long to realize that. See, all right, let's keep it pushing.
also came to realize that truly your boy was spiraling. You know, I was genuinely losing the plot. And
No,
I have to
never
say,
mind.
like,
He said
genuinely, I
genuinely
feel
like
like a
20
hypocrite,
times.
you know, because just a couple videos ago, I was saying how what Alex was doing was a distraction from the bigger mission, and then I come along doing what I was doing, and if anything, it was an even bigger distraction from the mission. You know what I mean? Now I had to pay $6.
So he said hanging out with Alice Rosen is a bigger distraction. Is a distraction from a bigger mission, and even him bullshitting is a distraction from the bigger mission. So what's the mission? Catching predators? I mean, I don't know. What's your mission? Because, I mean, you've been doing that, and I think you do good work. It's just you be bullshitting. Like, your antics outside of what you do normally is disgusting. I ain't gonna say it's disgusting, but it's leech. It's like leech mentality. Like, you are willing to put others down for your come up. You are willing to do anything to protect your image. You're a fake nigga. You're fake as fuck.
Plus figures for my lawyer fees and then my fans' lawyer fees and everything. And that money could have been used for the betterment of society, but now it's being used in the legal system. You know what I mean? And it's just completely unnecessary, and it's completely my fault. And while I still don't think I committed a crime, I still do think that, you know, genuinely I was just being not only just an ass, but annoying. And
Oh my, here he go with this genuinely shit, bruh. Like, yo. I'm sorry I keep pausing it too much because you can't hear me if I talk over this shit, right? So I have to pause it in order for y'all to hear me. But Jidion, you damn near did commit a crime, whether you believe it or not. You damn near did commit a crime. But you know what? I'm gonna let this video play through. I'm gonna let it play through.
I've come to realize that, genuinely, streaming makes me the worst me. Thinking back on it, every quote unquote controversy, not even quote unquote, every controversy and everything that I've ever got into, anytime I trended on Twitter for something negative, a majority, I would say probably like 85% of those beefs have come from streaming. And I think what it is genuinely is, I don't think it's a good thing to just look at a chat for hours on end and you're just like in real time getting opinions of people. And then, I know probably some of my other streamers can attest to this. You see somebody in the chat say boring or L stream or something like that. And then it flips a switch in you where you want to be more entertaining and you want to, pump up the levels and everything and you want to entertain. And I think the reason why I gravitated so much to streaming is because
All right, so I watched the whole video, and by the whole video, I mean 8 minutes, because it's just basically him stretching out the point that he's saying that streaming is the reason why he is the way he is. And let me tell you why that's bullshit, right? First of all, this doesn't explain the videos you have of hiring boxers and stuff like that to beat up predators and other things like that. Now, granted, I don't know, but it doesn't explain that. You still have done blasphemous things, making videos, edited, by the way, edited. You edit videos and shit like that, and still did things you would deem as blasphemous. Streaming, you're only saying you don't want to stream no more because we see you for what you really are, and there's no edits or cuts you could wipe off for us to see. You streaming is not the problem. You are the problem. Streaming don't tell you to be this egotistical asshole and this coon that you always was. Not to mention, even after that Christian stuff, you still hang around people that do blasphemous things. You hang around Alex Rosen. That man is not a God-sent person. I think that dude is genuinely hellspawned. And you hang out with him. And it took you till now to realize that this man is hellspawned. You let this dude scream nigger, even call you a nigger, and you're just cool with that. So again, streaming ain't got nothing to do with the way you was and with the way you are right now. It has nothing to do with that. It is completely you. It is you. It's the fact that you streaming cannot unedit any of these things. Like, you cannot edit those how you are out. We see for how you are on streaming as opposed to you posting it on YouTube and editing things. You feel me? We can see for what you are on stream. So that's why you're saying you don't want to stream no more. That's a whole lot of bull crap. I already know that's what it is. You just trying to hide from what you really are. That's why you don't want to stream. And And if you just had said that, I would have probably believed you. I would believe this apology video. But yeah, this whole apology video is just him saying that streaming has made him worse, that is drawing him out to how he wanted to do things, despite the fact even when he posts videos, he does the exact same shit. It's just edited out. I will admit, he also brought up the fact that in 2024, he's done well, and I'll admit he has been doing good to this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and act like he hasn't. You know, I've been a big Jidion fan ever since he did pranks, and even with the Christian thing, I was happy he was doing that. It was admirable until you realize this man is low-key LARPing. So that's why I stopped disrespecting. That's why I stopped respecting him. And then that Alex Rosen thing, him hanging out with Alex Rosen, made things 20 times worse. So now it went from admiration to animosity. And I know it's crazy to say that because I don't know this nigga in real life, and I will probably never know this nigga in real life. But what I will tell you is that I hate multimillionaires, and I hate coons, and that's what you are. That's what you are in open doors. I can't imagine you in closed doors. I couldn't imagine how you are in closed doors. But in open doors, you're showing me that you a coon ass nigga that would do anything for some money, for some views. And you basically kind of admitted that on stream, like, oh, like the comments, you know, when they say it's boring, you want the instant gratification of people viewing you and saying this is awesome and all that stuff. Man, get that shit out of my face. You basically just saying, yeah, I'm doing this for the views. Like, come on, bruh. But I honestly did not understand what he meant by that. That, oh, it's this instant gratification instead of this long-term success. Why would you want instant gratification over long-term success? That going to the racist town video was long-term success. And yeah, you may not feel instant satisfaction. So I guess I can get what you mean. I guess, but it was just dumb. It was just really stupid. It just makes you seem like you are not sorry. I already know you're not sorry. I feel like this apology video was straight up from artificial intelligence. Like, it's straight up for artificial intelligence. Because you kept saying genuinely way too much. And I think you was not looking at the camera about 80% of the time, bro. Like, there was a lot of moments where you just kept swaying left and right, just looking left and right constantly and shit like that. I could tell from gestures you're not really apologetic. And you need to apologize to those people that you tried to clown on, calling them predators and stuff. That one 17-year-old boy, you need to apologize to him. You trying to make this dude seem like little bro. You try to call him a predator. You're trying to compare him to a predator and all that. I don't know his name, DH. You need to apologize to him. Mostly him. And you need to apologize to the black community because hanging out with such a person like that. I'm surprised anybody that's black respects you. I don't. And I know there's a lot of more people that don't. It's just white, goofy goofballs that like you, bro. But I don't buy this apology one bit, because he did this before when he was crying that he was being a sellout. Oh, I'm a sellout. Da, 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 da. What did he do like a few months afterwards? He started selling out. He started hanging out with people for more money. That is objectively horrible. For money, for views. Look what he's doing now. And that whole I'm a fucking multimillionaire, that really just painted the picture perfect on how you are as a person. You said that to a cop. You said that to 12. Like, who do you think you are? That money can go real quick with the wrong person. If you talk to the wrong person like that, I really don't know who do you think you are. I'm glad this man has experienced a humbling thing. He had a humbling experience, and I'm happy for that. Thing is, though, Jidion, I don't wish you harm. I don't want no harm towards you, despite how much I don't like you. But I want to see change. I want to see you actually get with this, being one with God, doing God's work. Because to an extent you are, by catching horrible people. That's awesome. But you do this to paint over the picture, to paint over this fiasco that you're just a egotistical, disgusting, conniving, snivy rat. You are. And he trying to act like he's taking accountability by saying, hey guys, spam that multi-millionaire thing on me. I deserve it, da da da. He is not taking accountability, bro. This man is straight up saying the reason why I am the way I am is because of streaming. It's not because, what I'm doing is wrong and this is a huge lapse of my judgment and stuff like that. He's saying this is all because of streaming. He's saying he is the way he is because of streaming. Let that sink in. He is not actually taking accountability, bro. You can see that. And he keeps saying genuinely, he's filling out his apology video by just saying genuinely. Remember when Leafy just started stretching his videos out because he just keeps saying literally? That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing, bro. And I know I do the same thing by repeating myself, but at least I can admit it. But hey, I hope Jidion changes. I genuinely do. I hope this is actually a start of him changing. But we know it's not. I know it's not. And I'm mad this nigga got a fiance. Why are you marrying this fat fuck? All right, but peace out, though.
Clap for a nigga with his rapping ass.
This one is so cold in your jacket. I play with that money like practice. I get the money, I stack it. 50 hundreds in that bag. Red beam on his head if he brag. I'm sick of acting, I'm acting. Rusty with me, I ain't lagging. Looking too tough, I may turn into cabbage. That mess on me like a skill up. I'm doing hits on the pick up. I tell a little bitch to get up. I change on my neck, man, let's hope it's no stick up. Yeah, I run to the money in a relay. I'm doing hits on the E-way. Fucking little bitch, man, what he say? What? Yeah, I run to the money, no relay. I run to the money, no relay. Finesse a little bitch, have a three-way.